This session about dealing with resignations is part of a set of 6 different recordings about managing employees in turbulent times. And what we're trying to do in this series is to look at a number of different ways of managing some of the turbulence that comes about when, in particular, the external environment is buffeting businesses around. So this first session looks at dealing with resignations. In the second session, we look at varying contracts, which might be necessary to accommodate some of the changes that an employer needs to make. In our third session, we have an overview of redundancies, looking at the process that needs to be followed. Our fourth session looks more about recruiting the right people. So it touches on the law a little bit, but also looks at some of the practical HR issues around getting the right people into the organisation. And then we move on to the fifth session that talks about performance management. So how we get the best out of people once we've got them in the organisation, and what we do if individuals are underperforming. And then finally, we talk about managing pay. Again, touching on some legal issues, but also talking about some of the HR issues around the process of managing pay. But in this session, what we're going to be doing is looking at resignations. And we're going to start off by looking at some case law, and then we're going to think about some of the practicalities around resignations. And what we're talking about in this session, just to be clear, is a situation where the employee decides that they want to bring their contract to an end.